Hey Rising Viber, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we are continuing to learn all about the compatibility of the Leo. Today's video will specifically be about the compatibility of the Leo and Virgo. It will include sexual and intimacy compatibility, trust, communication and intellect, emotions, values, and shared activities. We are going to get started with Leo and Virgo sexual and intimacy compatibility. As two rational signs governed by pure consciousness, they could easily agree on the way their sex life is supposed to look like. Still, the shy nature of Virgo and their caution when it comes to choosing a sexual partner might make it difficult for them to find a language they both understand. Leo wants to be with a partner that makes them feel special and even more confident than they already are, and this is hard for Virgo to give. The relationship can be quite challenging because the passionate nature of Leo doesn't give much space to Virgo to feel protected and secure about their choices. The rationality might turn into an intellectual battle for sexual dominance, that is if they ever reach the point in which they both want to have sex with each other. It is a good thing that Leo is a fixed sign, so they have a conservative note to them, Virgo. Still, they will rarely settle for Virgo's approach to emotions in their sex life, and they will probably both be unable to make an emotional connection that will keep them satisfied. In rare cases, when a Virgo partner doesn't feel ashamed or attacked by a Leo partner, they might share a physically satisfying sexual relationship, but they could still both be too rational together to find any intimacy whatsoever. Trust. There is no reason for two conscious individuals not to trust each other in most situations. The problem might arise as Leo partner starts showing off and posing as the king of the jungle. Too much attraction that Leo will summon is not something Virgo is comfortable with. And Virgo's initial problem with trust will blossom if their communication doesn't make up for their lost confidence. Communication and intellect. Both Leo and Virgo are ruled by rational, conscious planets, and as such, they are usually easy to talk to. However, their personalities are very different due to the difference in the element they belong to. The sign of Virgo belongs to Earth, and Leo belongs to fire. This is why Leo is very passionate and fiery about their convictions, choices, and everything that is important to them. On the contrary, Virgo is very practical, down to earth, and usually too proud of their intellect to give into passionate emotional outbursts. These signs together represent the king, Leo, and his followers, Virgo, in the same way. It represents the boss and his employees, or a husband and his cleaning lady. The most important thing here is for both of them to remain respectful and tolerant of each other. If Leo shows any disrespect and starts giving orders, Virgo will run off, for this is not the relationship they are looking for. On the other hand, if Virgo partner fails to understand that they chose the king of the jungle, their relationship will not last very long because Leo needs to be acknowledged. Emotions. The hardest thing for a Leo-Virgo couple to find is an emotional closeness. While Virgo rationalizes everything that happens in life, Leo has a perfectly rational answer to everything. Although Leo can be painfully aware of their need for intimacy, this doesn't mean they will be able to create it with ease, especially with someone like Virgo. This can be a great challenge for their relationship, for even when they are strongly attracted to each other and communicate well, they don't seem to awaken each other's emotions. Although they can both be very intimate with other signs of the zodiac, they will rarely find this with each other. Leo will show his affection through a passionate, warm approach, full of attention and vigor. Virgo will be shy and have a hard time understanding this while giving love through care that might seem ridiculous to the confident Leo. Values. They will both value intelligence and one's ability to use their mind, and they will value this to the point of indisputable respect. Leo can be smitten by someone's mind, and this is exactly what Virgo has to give, in case they are not too closed up to show it. If they work together, they might create the exact atmosphere in which anything can be created, but only if they share similar professional interests. Differences between them are still often too big to overcome by a simple rational mind. And while Leo will value everything that shines, grand and striking things, Virgo will value something's ability to be humble and modest. Shared activities. When Virgo and Leo work together, they will have no problem sharing activities, however different their natures might seem. Their roles in the zodiac support their cooperation, and Virgo has no better boss than a Leo in case they both don't have serious ego-related problems. With just enough mutual respect, they could do just about anything together, for as long as they can be kept behind closed doors if this is what Virgo wants, and without being exposed to too many people. Leo wants to have the attention of their surroundings if they haven't been bruised and felt shame too many times, and Virgo doesn't feel this need. They will rather stay in the shades behind a leader, someone smart with a great vision. They like taking care of all the details in order for them both to get a point of desired success. Since Leo represents our stomach and Virgo our intestines, this will metabolize different experiences together, guided by Leo's leadership and passion and followed by Virgo's practical sense and attention to detail. So, in summary, Leo and Virgo form a constructive relationship that rarely serves their emotional natures. They both tend to be too rational, and their mental strength will rarely be a good foundation for a fairy tale love they secretly wish for. Both of these signs are opposing signs linked to Neptune. Leo's opposing sign is Aquarius, the sign of Neptune's exaltation, while Virgo's opposing sign is the sign of Pisces, ruled by Neptune. Both of them need someone perfect, someone made just for them, and if they just think for a second that they don't belong together, their search for perfection will prevail. It is rare for these partners to form a strong emotional or sexual bond, however well they might get along when it comes to work and communication. And I've kind of been wanting to say this, but I just wanted to get the reading over. From what I know, from personal experience, from a Leo and a Virgo, this resonates so much. Seriously. Sounds like both of them, and I could see how exactly the way this is read could be a thing. But as I say all the time, it doesn't matter your sign. It doesn't matter where your houses are, what's in your houses, or all the things and all of the things. It doesn't freaking matter if you truly want it to work and you truly are willing to communicate. And it has to take both sides, y'all. It can't just be one-sided. You both have to want it to work. You both have to be willing to compromise and understand the other's point of view. I think that is the biggest thing in the world. Like, some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my entire life, and not just for like love relationships, but for friendships, for business relationships, for any kind of relationship. Try to see the other person's point of view, and it can be amazing what you can do and create and accomplish and all of the things if you just learn to do that. But anyways, I will definitely get off that soapbox and let you know that all of it's appreciated. Once again, if it sounds like y'all or someone you know, hit the like button, hit the comment section. Have a good one, y'all.